Hello, welcome to your dose of Capsule Machina, and this is part 2 of working on the garden tractor. So I ordered up a starter, and here we go. Now, first glance, identical. Then you scroll down to this, and there's an additional maybe 1.5 inch length to it. So I hope this doesn't interfere with anything, but we'll see. I'm going to figure out what size all this is, get that all situated, and just plug and play. Hopefully, we shall see. I'm gonna cut to that. Hold on. There you have it. No clearance issues. I gotta zip tie some of this stuff so it's kind of out of the way. 10 millimeter on this new one. Well, these were 10 millimeter, but 10 millimeter here. Hooked up the battery. And since I took off spark plugs and all that, double check to make sure those are all plugged in. Didn't take anything else off. Fuel pump. I don't know where this goes, or if it's just a vent. So this and this, who knows? Who knows? It's strange. I feel like it should go somewhere. I'll figure it out later. But let's see if it starts. Let's see if that starter does what it's supposed to do. All right. Brake is engaged. Choke up. Fuel up. Well, there you go. It's just a starter. Started right up. Nice. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was worried. I was worried it wasn't the starter. Just the starter was something worse. That's, I mean, part of the thing, part of the risk you have to take when you're buying something old, right? So when I did purchase this thing, I asked the seller, hey, send me a video of you starting it cold. You know, just like with cars, right? Cold start, then having it run in idle, and then when I went over there to check it out, because I had no idea how to ride these things or operate it whatsoever. The seller or the husband wasn't there; he was at work, so the wife came out and she showed me how to start it and move it. She moved it back and forth, didn't make any crazy sounds. I mean, it was just there. It was what it is. It's an older one, and what they did is they upgraded to that 0 turn, so they didn't need this one anymore, and that's why they put it up for sale. So lucky me. I wanted a tractor more or less because of attachments and functionalities and all that kind of stuff. And then of course everything worth learning is learning through YouTube. So I did all my YouTube research and figured that's how to start it, how to add things, how to do maintenance, how this, problems, yada yada. Because luckily for me, and luckily for this generation, you do all the work, you do most of it. I mean, I've seen videos of folks just changing head gaskets, and it's not even that big of a deal. Eventually I'll have to look into adjusting valves, you know, kind of is what it is. You want to take care of stuff to keep it running for a long time. Now this thing has 200 hours. Let's double check here. 220 hours on it. So yeah, it's not by any means low mileage, but it's definitely getting the job done. Starting it right then and there, it kind of goes to show how well these things are built. So good news on that. I appreciate it. Continue to watch and subscribe and all that good stuff. Eventually I'm going to get to this craziness of this garage here, or storage. I did do some measurements. Out of curiosity, I did do some measurements of this width, and a K car can fit through here. So we shall see. This little space does have its own restroom, plugs. I think they hung a TV in here at one time. But as you could tell back there, it wasn't finished. So they painted everything else, but not that. So it makes me wonder, were they planning to eventually put a garage door in? Because that just makes sense, right? But we'll see what we do with that. I might not want to do that. But definitely, I'm thinking about putting a carport here, because I think that's a perfect space. And it's kind of a useless space if I don't use it. But yeah, continue to watch and subscribe and leave comments and all that YouTube stuff. That's the end with the tractor, unless I come up with more stuff to do. Stay tuned for the Evo stuff, because I need to really get cracking on that. And then getting the other K cars from California shipped to Texas, because that is an adventure. It's a headache. That's something. So we'll see how we go with that. Till the next one. Thanks for following along. Capsamachina out.